All right, it's time this Friday for your walkthrough of the construction. You're all anxious to see phase 3 and where we're at with that. So let me give you the tour because you'll see how much progress was made this week. We can start back here where you start to see these walls have all been finished except for painting. So what we need back here is painting and flooring and the new ceiling that will be put in. So those are the next 3 things we're going to do. If you come over here, you'll see what we've done. I won't take you through it all, but I want you to see the walls. The walls are done. And this is an exciting thing to realize that we finally got to this stage. The electrical is in, the plumbing is in, the walls are in. Now what we'll have is someone come in and paint these walls. We'll be looking for volunteers. If you like to paint, let Doug know, and he'll find a spot for you. But we'll have this ready to have the portable walls put in soon. But for right now, this is where we're at, and we are excited. Hi, church family. It's Pastor Bill with your Friday briefing. I hope you've had an opportunity today to read Proverbs chapter 24. God continues to speak to us every day. We've challenged you to read 1 chapter a day, and we're on the 24th day of March, and we're reading chapter 24. Such great wisdom comes from Proverbs, but I couldn't help but be reminded as I read verse 12, don't excuse yourself by saying, look, we didn't know. For God understands all hearts and sees you. And that's kind of a reminder of our message coming up this Sunday. The title of our message is, it doesn't really matter what you believe. Well, as your pastor, I want to tell you, it matters. And we're going to go into that this Sunday. And we're going to ask you to consider a few things about Jesus, mainly consider Jesus. So it's going to be an exciting Sunday. And again, I want to encourage you to read those Proverbs. Now, tonight at 5:30, don't forget, we have Celebrate Recovery. 5:30, we meet for food, and 6:30, we go into the big group. If you've not come to experience it, it's a program that's designed to help people with their hurts, habits, and hang-ups. We would love to have you come and be a part of that. Also, a couple of things I've not mentioned to you that I want to talk to you about. One is our one-call prayer chain. Used to at First Baptist Church, if somebody gave me an emergency prayer request, I'd pick up the phone and I would call you, tell you what it was, and then you would call the next person in line, tell them what it was, and on and on and on. And sometimes by the time it got back to me at the end of that, I think, where did that come from? That wasn't what we asked to have prayer for, but that's the way it worked. But now we have a new program called One Call. I make one phone call, or Brother Justin makes one phone call when you request prayer, and it goes right now out to 87 people within probably 5 minutes. So if you're not signed up for our prayer one call and want to be, I want to encourage you on Sunday to fill out one of the connection cards, put your phone number, and just say, put me on the one call prayer list, because we want to continue to build that. I'd like to see well over 100 people that get that call. And we don't just use it for unusual things, we use it for emergency prayer requests for the family. And we tell you that you have to be ready to take that call whenever it comes in, because we want to lift those prayers up to God when they're needed. So I want to ask you to fill out the card for that this week. The last thing I want to ask you, we're getting ready for Easter. There will be invitation cards on your seats this Sunday and then Palm Sunday, and we want you to take those cards and invite your neighbors to Easter. We're going to have 2 services on Easter. We're going to have a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock service on Easter. So there'll be plenty of seating here. We'll be able to accommodate probably 450 people if they were to show up, and we'll ask God to do that, but we also can park them because we now have ample parking for the first time in so many years. So we want to ask you to come. Invite your friends, invite your neighbors, and then also we need some of you to serve in our parking lot. We need more people, particularly Easter Sunday, men and women, to serve in guiding people to the parking, to be able to take them to the side parking, around in the back, and just let people feel like they're They're going to find a parking place when they come. So see Cheryl Young in our In Touch ministry if you'd like to serve Easter Sunday on the parking. Now, I'm probably forgetting something, but let's just leave it at that for right now. Can't wait to see you Sunday. Justin and I have talked about how excited we are to share this message with you. And by the way, at the end of our service, we're going to have a baptism. We're going to have a grandchild from Christine and Cliff Walters. Their granddaughter is coming to be baptized. Justin will be doing the baptism. So don't miss it. See you Sunday. God bless you.